you just go into a little bit more? If you think that you have purchased a lemon, there's a consistent issue with their car that you're starting to believe isn't necessarily your car's problem, but more of a who's operating and fixing, if you will, on your car, what should they do?
So the first thing you want to look at if you bought a new car and you've brought it in several times to be repaired, is the repair based off of something that is affecting the use, safety, or value of the vehicle, right? So, if one of the, I don't even know, like if I'm trying to think of an example where it maybe wouldn't fall into one of those three categories, right? Like use, safety, or value of the vehicle. If it's something that's very, very, prominent, right? Like the transmission example I gave, something with the engine, any of the electrical components, anything that's like sometimes like the vehicle doesn't start, or sometimes it immediately stops, or sometimes it goes into a different gear, or any of the stuff that you see that's like, oh my God, my family could die, right? If we're in a bad accident. And I get these calls frequently, and it's terrifying because do you know how a company recalls a vehicle? Most of the time it's cost benefit, right? Yeah. How many of these lawsuits can we sustain, right? Even if they're killing people. Again, my opinion, right? So whatever. How many of these can we sustain before we got to issue a recall? And maybe this is a one-off, right? Maybe it's not a design defect. Maybe it's like, the manufacturing guy was out to a liquid lunch on a Friday and, he didn't put the part on right, and here you go. I don't think that's the case because most of these are built by, machines, right? So the robots, they don't call in sick. So
not usually.
I think that's one of those scenarios. So if you think that you bought a new car and you're having difficulty with it, and you've brought it in 2 or 3 times, and they cannot, the vehicle cannot be fixed, like there's no fix, you gotta call a consumer attorney and try to assess it before it's too late. If the warranty runs or the statute of limitation runs or any other things that could prohibit you from filing a lawsuit, you may not be able to get out of that vehicle and you may be stuck with it, right? Even if it's inoperable, you'd still have to repay that. And that, just so you know, goes into sort of my last point, the warranties, right? The extended warranties. Another part of the car buying experience that is just mind-numbing. I say that respectfully to any of the guys selling warranties out there. You're selling a warranty that the state of Florida, there's an implied warranty when you buy something that you're not buying a hunk of junk, right? You're selling a new car. The manufacturer has a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. Well, the fly-by-night extended warranty company, yeah, I'm good. And I can tell you as somebody that's actually filed lawsuits where we allege express warranty and implied warranty, if it's not protected by the manufacturer, I would never personally. You can do whatever you want. The main reason is when you go to sue these companies under this extended warranty, they fold up like a lawn chair, right? Not all the time, right? Yeah. I mean, if you know of a company out there that's like, hey, they're the best extended warranty, good, keep using them. Yeah. But at least from the ones I've seen, if it's not, Apple protected warranty, right, or your vehicle manufacturer warranty, you're just getting into a hairy territory. And look, let's break the misnomer again. You think the guy selling the warranty is making a couple bucks off of selling you that? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I would say so. And if he's not, come on the show. Let's talk about how you're not making a cut of that, because I think you should be. Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. The whole thing to me is just so outdated. It's like it's just a 3-ring circus. It's kind of disgusting and should be exciting, but it's just worn. Yeah, it really is. And I learned a lot from this conversation, but the one thing I definitely learned is when the robots start calling in sick is when we should be concerned. They're not calling in sick yet, but when they figure out how to do that, that's when I'll be concerned. Well, I'm glad you eventually got the car for the price you wanted to pay. I do love my love my American car. Yeah, it's awesome. There you go. You beat the system in a way, and you're going to help other people beat the system and make sure things are. I hope so. Fairly. I hope if anyone's listening to this, they're not their main takeaway is not, Chris hates corporations and companies. I hope you just take away, hey, I hope you learned something new today. And the more you know, the more you can help your family, because I don't want to see anybody put in a position that I was in.
Absolutely. That'll do it this Sunday morning. Protecting military families, 104.5 WOKV, Jacksonville's News and Talk. Go back and listen, WOKV.com, or on Chris's website, BrochuLaw.com. Thanks to Justin at Nova Productions with a video version of the show. 904-201-1771 is the number. Case@BrochuLaw.com is the email address. Chris, thanks for hanging out this Sunday morning.
Thanks, Casey.